Welcome back to What We Do in the Basement. I'm your dungeon master, Kevin Rambaran, and I'm here with Thomas Tolles.
Hello, I am Anus Dweezil from the land of Beirut.
Beirut?
Well,
what, from Lebanon? You're Lebanese?
I said I'd pick a different country each time to be from.
I thought you meant that like Thomas is from Beirut, not Anus.
I thought Anus was Lebanese.
I thought you were canon saying that he was...
I'm just trying to make it cancelable to be mean to Anus.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
And speaking of being canceled, I'm also here with Luke Cessalon.
Hi, I'm Luke. I play Frank, the Bloodpath Abomination, a southern farmer who is trying not to stink up the joint.
Sure thing. I'm here with Jesse Bergen.
Hi, I play Ol McGinty, a elderly pastry chef who stared death in the face and walked away.
And I'm here with Natasha Durand.
Real Nilo, foreigner, stranger with a newfound hatred for imps.
Hey, there we go.
A new prejudice awakens.
Last time we left you guys, you had just finished kind of dealing with some of the destruction in the town center. You were in this hideout. Some rats stole some paper from you. They turned out to be imps. You dispatched of the imps after, one of them took down old McGinty, and one of them took down Riel at one point. But a ghast had also appeared and aided these imps in combat. But you guys ended up coming together and defeating the adversaries nonetheless. After doing that, you saw this poster. It gave you some clues inside of the hideout on how to reach a second level, sort of a subterranean part of the building. And when you got there, you all transported yourselves into some sort of other plane where you saw these shadowy figures and some seriously deep and dark visions. And then instead of attacking the figures, you ended up attacking the crystal glowing in the center of the room, which gave you all the ability of true unity, or as I tried to portmanteau it, to Trunity. Now you can all, communicate with each other through telepathy, essentially, and you can send each other messages back and forth. And as you got out of this cavern underneath the hideout, you were greeted by a number of scimitars and crossbows pointed at your heads. And a figure stepped out from the shadows, smiled, and said hello. And that's where we are right now. And mechanically, just for our listeners, all of our adventurers have gotten to level up. So you're now all level 2.
Yeah. Killing power.
We'll never die.
You almost died last episode. So yes.
Anus says, hello. This is, not exactly my favorite way to meet people, but how's it going? What's the problem here?
Would you mind telling me what you have done with Lorenzo's things?
McGinty holds up the poster.
Yes, that is Lorenzo. I am wondering what you are doing in my friend's hideout.
Well, if you're talking about the crystal, we smashed that thing to smithereens. It's
News.
gonzo. But you gotta understand, it was showing us some real scary visions, and if we hadn't smashed it, who knows what would happen.
God.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alador Castros, and these are my bandits. And the swords kind of inch closer to you.
Are you fellas good guys or bad guys?
Are we good guys or bad guys? I suppose that's in the eye of the beholder, no?
Well, yeah, but you probably see yourself as one of the two.
Who sees themselves as a bad guy?
Everybody sees themselves as the good guy in their own story.
McGinty will kind of step forward a little bit. You are bandits, and so you're welcome to help yourselves to anything in here. We did not take anything from this place. We were just looking around. But have at it. We don't have any of his stuff. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go home to see my wife.
He doesn't allow you to pass. He's like steps forward to you.
We're gonna make this a thing, huh?
He says,
Well,
How
You are-
many of them are there?
there's 20 of them.
Oh my God,
Plus,
okay.
plus Alador. You are the baker man, yes? The one
Yeah.
with the tarts?
Yes, I'm the one with the
My
saucy
brother
tart.
liked tarts. He had an insatiable sweet tooth. When we were young, we would fight over food. He was bigger than me, he was stronger than me, but he was not smarter than me. So one day I left a tart sitting on the windowsill. I even wrote a note underneath it, saying, "This is Alador's, do not touch." But my brother, he could not resist, and so he bit in. He discovered the tart was filled with rocks. It's hard to steal with no teeth. It's harder to steal with no heartbeat. And he kind of like shoves you back towards the center of the circle.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Lorenzo's your brother. This all makes sense.
I am not
if
Lorenzo's
that's-
brother.
Oh,
Well,
Wait, hold on.
I'm pretty sure you're his brother.
I am not Lorenzo's brother. It is
Cousin?
well,
No, it is not my
Who-
cousin. I am not related
who's
to Lorenzo's
the
Half-brother.
brother? Who's the brother in the story?
He's my brother.
You're okay. You're
No,
you're a friend of Lorenzo. You're not his brother.
I would like to consider myself an associate, yes.
Is your brother's name Borenzo or something?
My brother's name is not Borenzo.
Well, what's your brother's name?
We don't have to talk about my brother's
Hey,
name.
you brought him up.
We're kind of
I'm not
invested,
giving
yeah.
you this information. They sort of like, they inch their swords closer to you guys. It's like,
Listen, what is your favorite tart? You said you like desserts. You like sweets.
I'm a fan of just a standard butter tart.
If-
No raisins. Raisins are
If
for...
you let me go and let my friends go, I will cook you up a dozen, a baker's dozen of sweet tarts.
There are 20 of us. How are we all going to have...
2 dozen, no problem.
Not a bad proposition. Not a bad proposition.
We have nothing. We've taken nothing from this place.
Anus is just staring at the ceiling, whispering "thank you" over and over because he was referred to as his friend.
My 2 friends in the noose here want to go home.
Alador sort of steps back a second and contemplates this, and then looks over to Rael and goes, "I like the eye patch you wear." He almost reaches out to touch it. It reminds me of my brother. May he rest.
Wait, Lorenzo's
What?
dead?
He wore an eye patch. We would often play poker.
So wait, are you telling me? Sorry, but you're saying your brother had no teeth and one eye?
Did you like make him a tart with like a needle in it? How did he lose his eye?
My brother was never a strong learner.
How good was his hearing? Because I feel like
When he started
he
to-
lost 2 senses.
when, he like stutters a little bit, but he's like, whenever we would play poker and I started to get the upper hand, he would cheat, and you could almost secure a bet on the fact that he would cheat. So, when you cheat with me, you always lose something. It's hard to cheat with no eyes. It's harder to cheat with no heart.
With no heart, yeah.
Yeah.
I see where you were
Yeah,
going.
we're starting to get
that.
your thing here.
You can't do pretty much anything with no heartbeat. I'm familiar.
Well, actually, it just so happens.
And he turns to you and says, "A budding necromancer. Interesting profession. Reminds me of my brother.
Oh, here we go again.
We had a pet cat when I was young. I loved that cat. I would play with it every day, sleep with it through the night. One day, my brother stumbled across an old book of necromancy. He fancied himself a student at that point and decided to try it out. He took out Bubbles to a field, squeezed the life out of him. He tried the spells, but they wouldn't work. I cried all night when I found out. I was furious. I crept into his room while he slept. It's hard to perform necromancy with,
With
your
no
tongue
heartbeat.
pointed out.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
It's
We
harder
get
to
it.
perform necromancy with no heartbeat, yes.
I guess you're gonna do a noose next. You're gonna say something about him. It's gonna tie into a
Who?
story
Sorry?
about your brother.
Who's
a
a
noose?
noose?
You don't? Okay.
Oh, good God!
He only knows two of you. I'm more of a recluse.
He notices a noose for the first time. Jesus Christ!
Yes. Hello, I'm a noose.
Let me explain to you what
You're
we're doing
gonna
here.
tell a story about fingerprints or something? Okay.
No. Let me explain something to you.
Is this all the same brother, or is this each one was a
Yeah,
different
We don't have to
brother?
talk about my brother any further.
You keep telling stories
Guys,
about
I
him.
think his brother is a metaphor.
It's hard to be a metaphor when you don't have a heartbeat.
Actually, no, it's quite easy. He snaps his fingers, and two bandits drag in from the street. Sputton is kicking in, saying, "Oi, let me go, you fucking assholes! Let me go! I don't want to be fucking shit!" And then he like gets dragged in. And he's like, "Oh, it's you lot again!"
I
And
gotta save him again.
and
Come on.
Alador says to you guys, "I am no enemy of Lorenzo, and I am no friend of the government. We need to know that we can trust you. I will not just take anything from you. You seem like noble adventurers. You're here to do good, yes?"
A good's kind of in the eye of the beholder.
That's not what you said earlier when you were saying, "Do you see yourself as good?" It does not matter. And so he sort of throws Sputton on the ground, and the two guys point their swords at him.
Hold on. Don't have to involve him.
I need something from you. I have too many things to attend to today. During the destruction last night, our hideout was ruined and destroyed. My bandits and I have things to do to rebuild. We cannot go and figure this own problem out, but I could use your help. During the chaos of the evening, our hideout was raided by gnolls. Something was taken from me. A locket with a ruby gem in the center.
Yeah, a picture of your brother inside.
It is not
Probably.
important what is inside, it is important nonetheless.
It's hard to look at your brother with no locket.
He just like he just stops for a second. You must find where these gnolls have taken my locket and procure it for me. Bring it back. We'll meet you here at daybreak tomorrow inside of this hideout. If you do not bring me the locket, I will take this man's head. And they sort of toss Sputton and like start tying him up in the corner. Olmaginti, you've been in this town for a long time.
You don't open a bakery without making some criminal claims.
That's true.
But you'd be privy to at least some of the activity, and you'd know that the Gnoll thugs that attacked earlier that you guys had seen around, they're all part of a gang of Gnolls that reside in a hideout outside of town. And you would kind of have an idea of where that is.
Were you talking about the Gnoll Bros?
The Gnoll Bros, yes. The Gnoll Bros indeed. And with that, the guards sort of separate and allow you guys to pass and leave. And he says, "We'll see you tomorrow."
But before you head out there,
Before you head out, you mean? I am staying here.
oh yeah, before we head out then,
Wait, why don't we stay here with Sputton and then
you
you get
guys-
the locket?
you guys
And if you
fight
don't get
the
it back,
Gnolls.
we will kill him.
My guards are staying here. I have 2 guards that are staying here, 3 guards, 4 guards. It doesn't matter how many guards.
Just while we're here,
I-
can I have one of those swords?
You want one of my swords?
Yeah, I just think it would be easier for me to kill the gnolls if I had a one-handed weapon.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. 21.
Holy.
nice.
So with that, I guess he's like, he just looks to his left, grabs a scimitar from one of the guys. The guy's like, hey. He's like, just give me it. He thrusts it into your chest and says, take this, but you'll have to give me that longsword.
Oh, jeez. I killed so many creatures with this. Well, all right. Yeah, I think it's for the best. Here you go.
He takes the longsword from you, gives it to the guy. The guy drops under its weight because he's not used to carrying a 2-handed sword. And they let you pass. I imagine you probably want to go see your wife,
Yes.
Olmaginti. So we can go through that. Does anyone else
Let's
have anything
all
else they
go
want to
see
do?
her.
I'm
Yeah,
also
you don't have to. It's fine.
throughout the course of the day, you guys are also going to get the benefits of a long rest. So feel free to open up all the spell slots that you've got. Feel free to take your HP back to full.
Frank's need to stop by the market, pick up a few ingredients.
Sure.
See how the town's doing, you know?
Rael, is there anything that you need to do?
I'll stop by my little hut in the forest.
Sure.
Make sure that Pilo and
Yeah.
Pilo and Goni are good.
Yeah.
Pick up my parasol.
Yeah, sure. Anus.
I will venture home to think upon my actions for the day at my shrine.
Sure. Do you guys want to collectively make a decision to try and do anything? Or are you guys just fucking off and leaving these guys to do what they will with Sputton? Like, are you going to try and go get this necklace?
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking it feels like we're really outnumbered.
Yeah.
So,
I think we need
Kinda
to
like
get
we
the
have
necklace,
to,
but first, let's do some errands.
daybreak's a while away.
No, it's
got
not.
personal
It's now,
affairs in
it's now
order. Come
daytime.
on.
Like, it's pretty much daytime. So, yeah.
I've got a letter to mail.
So I gotta fix. There's a wobbly table in my pastry shop I've been meaning to fix.
So, McGinty, you go back to the patisserie. I guess you walk in the door. Harriet's there. She's like, "Oh my God, you're back! I was worried about you." She runs over. She gives you a big hug.
Yeah, give you a hug and return it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. A little bit of a scrape. Well, you saw what happened in the town square.
Yes. Are you okay? Is everything all right?
It's all right. We had a bit of a run-in with some imps and giants and that were threatening the town. But
giants.
yeah, there was a ghast, and we took him out. So the town should be a bit safer.
Well, I'm just glad you're okay. I mean, maybe we can just have a nice day and kind of move on.
Yeah, let's go have a picnic outside of town. And unfortunately, I have to run a few errands later tonight.
Okay.
But I have to ask you one more time, honey. Could you describe me more in detail the man who left the envelope
Oh, yes.
yesterday?
He was a nobleman. He came in. He was wearing sort of a long purple cloak, and sort of it had a hood on it. And he had gold shackles on his wrists. Not shackles, bracelets. He wasn't a prisoner.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's
And he didn't speak much, and he was kind of just slinking around.
facial features.
Not to
Like a
speak
really
of.
distinct scar or birthmark, something to make it real easy to recognize.
I don't believe so. He did have a nose piercing.
Oh, okay.
A septum piercing.
Oh, yeah, that narrows it down.
Yes.
Honey, let's have a nice day and try to forget about everything crazy that happened in the town yesterday, but I will say you might want to keep a bag packed just in case we have
Just
to.
a question. We're leaving to go for a picnic, and the shop is open today, but it's only open for 7 more days for this deal for the coupon. Should I just say too bad?
Yeah, I mean, it's 6 days. If they don't come in by the end of the week, I think we're giving them 6 days.
Okay.
It's
Just
fine. I'm
what
kind of hoping they don't get to use the coupon.
Oh, I see. And you and Harriet go off, and you have
Yeah.
your nice picnic. What happens with you out at the marketplace there?
Frank's kind of going around, seeing the stalls, and maybe starts chatting up one of the spice dealers.
Is it the same guy from?
Oh, I hope so.
Hello again. What do you want from me?
You got any bay leaf?
Yes, I have bay leaf here. It is going to cost you.
Well, hold on. Finish my selection. So we got bay leaf, good. You got coriander, maybe?
Yes, we have coriander.
All right. Hold on. Is this cilantro?
No.
Okay, good, because I do not like cilantro, and that would have ruined my experience.
Okay. No, it's not cilantro. You get that from the herb dealer over there.
Well, I won't even look their way.
Okay.
How much does all this cost me?
How much do you need? You need a vial of bay leaf and a vial of coriander, you said?
I got plenty of vials. I want kind of like a bag. Like a small bag.
So you negotiate with this guy. He charges you 1 gold for everything.
Done.
Mostly because you're being a knob. He gives you it. He's like, please leave me alone.
I'll be back tomorrow.
God damn it. He strongly contemplates leaving the town.
The like fire and destruction didn't sway him.
No.
But this one guy is.
No, yeah. Anus, what's up with you?
So Anus kneels at the foot of the large painting of his mother in his home, and he begins to pray. Mother, I went out and I tried to do good. I really tried to help some people who I found, and I tried to keep them healthy and safe. But I don't think they like me very much, Mother. I think maybe you were right, that no one could like a disgusting son like me, that no one could feel in their hearts anything but repulsion at my countenance, at my movements and my actions. I guess a boy's best friend is his mother.
In the back of your head, you can almost just hear, "That's right."
I will do better.
Rael,
God,
you're back at the hut.
feels like a psycho vibe there. Anyway.
You're back at your hut. Gani and Pilo are inside. They're just like sitting there reading some books, and Pilo's cooking again. Oh, you're back! You're back! Hello! Where did you go? We were worried you got lost.
I'm fine. Don't worry about where I am. Where I was. No, this is important. I'm gonna be leaving again shortly, so I'm here to gather some things. This is important. Who dropped that envelope off, and what did they look like?
Envelope? What do you mean? Keep in mind, you remember that the envelope when you received it was like it looked like it was like attached to the back of Pilo. Like he didn't know that it was
right.
on him, sort of like a kick me sign. But yeah.
Where did you go yesterday?
He says, "Well, let me think. I went to school, and then I went home, and then I think I went to the market to get some food for the stew, but I didn't have any money, so I came back here, and then you got the rabbit, and then we had it for food."
Right. Okay. All right, that doesn't help. But anyway, thank you.
Okay. He goes back to cooking, like just smiling and cooking.
He's got a
over the
kick me
pot.
sign on his back.
yeah.
Damn it, Pilo. Fell off his back. Anyway, I'm going to have to go out again tonight. While I'm gone, I think it's important that you two don't come back here. You can't come back to this hut until I come back. I have a bad feeling about what's...
Are you saying you don't want to see us anymore?
No,
And
no,
Gani
no.
looks up and she her eyes are like welling up already.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I will be back, but I don't think it's safe for you to hang out in the hut while I'm gone. You need to stay with your mommy and daddy until I return. I will come and find you.
Okay.
Here, while I'm gone, you can keep this bear claw that I picked up as
Is it
a
a
promise
literal
to
bear
you.
claw?
Yes, as my
Not-
promise to you that I will come back. I
Not the
promise.
Canadian dessert.
That's a strong word
It's a
for it.
pastry straight.
Yeah.
McGinty sells those.
Okay.
But before I leave, I have one favor to ask of you. You know how Rael can't really go out in the sunshine because it hurts her? Mm-hmm. Do you have something that you can give me to shade me from the nasty sun?
And Gani's like all of a sudden like her tears that were coming up, they like suddenly seemed to almost vanish. A huge smile cracks across her face. She's like, I made you this, and she pulls out a little parasol from behind the chair, and she's like, here you go, and she hands it to you. And it's totally incongruous with your outfit. It's like bright pink. she's like, I dyed it myself, and she hands it to you.
Thank you. Not being from the world, I have no idea what it is, but so why did you give me, what do I do with
And as you're
a
like sort of
fleshy
holding it,
sword thing?
as you're holding it, you like accidentally push it and it pops open.
Oh God!
And it kind of hits Pilo. Ow! My eye!
Oh God! No, this is not how it's supposed to go.
He's holding his eye. He's like, it's okay. Now I'm like you. And he's he's not actually blinded or anything. He's like, come on, Gani, let's get out of here. And they sort of leave the hut and they say, we'll see you later. And they leave. Okay, so...
Man, Frank regrets not like giving a warning to his beloved spice dealer. He's just like, I'll be back tomorrow. No big deal. Nothing's happening.
So,
Spice dealer's gonna be worried sick.
So how do you guys want to meet up? How do you guys want to approach this? McGinty kind of knows where the cavern is that you guys would be heading to.
I would have said meet me in my pastry shop.
We also have telepathy. We could just
There is. I should
Oh, yeah, how
mechanically
ranged is
explain. There is possibly some range I might impose on it. Like if you guys are across the town from each other, I'm not going to say that you can just like easily communicate that way. So, but I will also accept the fact that you would have collectively agreed at some point to meet up.
I think meet up. Do we want to do this at night?
Yes.
To be the stealthiest. Meet up my shop at sundown.
Okay. So
Midnight treats.
everybody meets up at McGinty's shop outside of sundown.
Harriet comes out. She's got a platter of stuff.
Yes. There is also one bandit there who's like, I was told to come here to get pastries for. Alador said you were going to give butter tarts to us. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Harriet, the special order.
So
She comes out with 2 boxes.
He takes them and just is like, great, and like leaves.
Anus looks at the platter and sees exactly 3 pastries, and is sort of like,
like for you, the platter for you guys.
Are we gonna split these or?
No, I don't get high on my own supply. You 3.
Oh.
I've got a strawberry.
Harriet eats one.
Harriet, no. Well, why don't you know what? He picks up this like little cheesecake with raspberry sauce on top. He gives it to you, Anus. Goes, I feel like I was a little rude yesterday because I didn't quite thank you enough for helping me. So here is a cheesecake. I hope Mother will allow you to eat this.
That's all right. Mother allows sweets on weekdays.
It is a weekday. And then there's a huckleberry pie. I suppose you 2 can split it.
Is it insinuating something?
No, there's just one left.
Oh.
No, by all means. He is far too old for you.
Look, as long as I'm allowed to put in my own flavor on it, I'll be happy to eat it.
Let's split it first.
So you split the pie. Frank puts some extra spice on it for some insane reason.
Good.
Okay, so McGinty, you know that the cavern's just on the outskirts of town. Are you guys gonna head your way over to that part of the city, of town, I should say?
Yeah. Rumor
Okay.
has it the Gnoll Bros have a cavern just to the northwest.
So, you guys reach the cavern on the outskirts of town. The entrance looks like a typical cave. There are 2 gnolls that you can see, sort of patrolling the outside. They talk amongst each other every now and then. What do you guys want to do?
Well, last time we tried was it the attack approach?
Distraction time?
McGinty walks out. Ruda! No.
Half giant kills you.
Perhaps we could intimidate one of the guards before the rest show up and use that to our advantage.
All right.
What else do we want to try?
Jesus.
No, that's fine. I was just kidding.
Hey, there, Anus. You see in the dark places, right?
That's right. But I wear very noisy chainmail, so people can easily find me.
Well, if
I
stealth...
can stealth in.
Yeah, I'm a stealthy boy.
All right. How about you 2 stealthy people going on in?
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm trying to be very stealth appropriate. Anus and I will hang back, and we'll be the cavalry, if you will.
We'll smoke them out, so to speak.
That sounds like a great plan.
As a religious man, I know a lot about Calvary.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
All right, so what are you guys going to do?
All right, McGinty.
I guess
we're
we'll
going in.
follow that plan because someone who has respect said it.
Yeah, like, are they... Does it look like we can maybe sneak past them, behind them, into the cave?
They would see you. The opening to the cave
Yeah,
is not
okay.
very big. Yeah.
Well, we'd see...
One of them is standing like on a rock, like sort of on a slightly raised rock, kind of looking outward, and the other one is sort of like patrolling around, looking at like the ground level. But they're not that far apart from each other.
Now, I like to avoid killing when I don't have to, so perhaps we could try to negotiate.
Or diversion trick. I don't like talking
I
much.
guess we did my plan last. Well, we did Frank's plan last time. All right, let's try to lead them away from the mouth of the cave. I like that.
Okay. So, yeah, I use Dancing Light's cantrip. It's 120 feet radius, so I cast it the other side of the cavern opening
Sure.
in the opposite direction of where we are.
Sure. We'll assume that facing the cavern, you're on the right-hand side, and you're sending the lights over to the left-hand side of the entrance. Okay.
And I can change the shape of it, so I'm going to put it in the shape of a humanoid figure
Oh, okay.
in the trees.
So you do dancing lights over on the side. The gnoll standing on top of the rock says, "Dos, look at this, Dos. I see it. There's a human over there." And they shoot a longbow arrow at it, and they have like a good shot, but it goes like right through it, and they're like, I thought I hit it. Go check it out. The other one sort of scampers over to it, and like he's over there trying to figure out what to do. The taller one is looking that way now, so they're both focused on that side.
McGinty's gonna sneak up behind him and just grab him and put a baking knife up to his throat. The guy that's still there. Do you need me to roll for that?
Yeah, I guess you want to give me a stealth check.
Oh yeah, 24.
24. Okay, that works.
I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna be like, drop your weapons, or I will slit your throat.
The gnoll stops struggling for a second and is like, it tries to like let out a yelp because it's scared and it doesn't know what to do. So it
As
goes.
soon as I hear it trying to make sound, I'm gonna try to slit its throat.
Okay, sure. You're gonna automatically hit.
All right. Cool. So I'll just roll
your damage.
Okay. Probably no sneak attack.
I
Although I did surprise him.
would say I'll give you sneak attack.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh baby. 10 plus 14 damage.
14
It's
damage.
a good thing he didn't critical. That would have been worse.
Yeah, I know. You don't kill him, but he's like very hurt, and you cut his throat in a way that the whimper did not come out.
Okay, good.
So it's like, yeah. The other gnoll is still like they were communicating with each other, so he turns around to see what's going on, and does see like he's a little far away, so he sees you over there, and starts barking and starts running towards you.
Shoot him.
All right, I'd shoot the running one.
Okay, with your bow.
Long-range bow.
Sure. Yeah, roll your attack. And I'm gonna give you advantage because it's a little different than what Jesse did, but yeah.
Advantage.
I got
Yeah, roll again.
Okay. Woo! Okay, that's 21.
21. Okay, that for sure hits. And then roll your damage.
6 plus 5, 11.
Oh, nice.
11. Holy smokes. Okay, perfect. Boom. So you like smoke this guy to the side, and he like falls down. I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative now. That was essentially my way of doing a surprise round.
For sure.
14. Sorry, 14.
I got 10.
18 for McGinty.
Ginty got 18.
19 for Frank.
What's your dex modifier, Frank?
2.
Oh shit.
Oh, then we're gonna roll off. You and the Gnoll Hunter are rolling off.
So Frank's making eye contact with the gnoll right now.
I got a 19.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Frank
so
bows out of this contest.
that is the Gnoll that got hit with the longbow arrows turn first. He springs up and throws a spear at Jesse because that's
I
where...
am holding his buddy in front of me.
Yeah, never mind. He's going to throw a spear at Rael. I lied. This Gnoll's going to use his longbow to attack Rael. Boom. Does a 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. 10 damage.
Oof.
He got 10 piercing damage. It gets multi-attack, so it's going to do it again.
Holy.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that a 23 does hit.
Yeah. Cool. I'm down again.
That's another 8 damage.
Oh. I'm still up.
Okay, good.
Yeah. He was upset, that guy.
I'm at 1.
Oh no.
Okay, so next up is Frank.
Frank sends a little telecommunication to his buddy, Old Ginty.
Old Ginty.
Old Ginty, well, what's your plans? Well,
McGinty. We gotta take these guys out, and hopefully they don't warn who's inside.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to convince bow and arrow buddy to take a shot at you.
No, this is a terrible plan.
No, hold on.
Kill him.
No, right, but
I
like,
absolutely do not agree with this. You do not have my consent.
hold on.
Enthusiastic non-consent.
There's more. There's more to the
Oh,
plan.
great, please.
So I'm gonna try to convince him to shoot you because it's gonna be hard to hit you, and he's probably gonna kill his buddy.
Okay, if you think you can get him to do that.
I think I'm gonna give it a try.
All right, Frank.
Frank jumps back into non-telepathic thought stuff,
Okay.
and he starts talking to the Gnoll. Look, you're gonna win this fight. All you gotta do is take out the knife guy behind your buddy, and you can save your friend's life.
Yeah.
You want to save his life, don't you?
Shoot
Do
me.
a persuasion check.
Shoot me. I'm gonna kill your friend.
Ooh, 24.
Okay, I was gonna say use a help action, but you don't need advantage. That's high. He's gonna do it. He's like, all right, bet, and he like readies his arrow pointing at Jesse and his friend. It's not his turn yet. So is that all you're doing?
I think to do that is the action.
I mean, sure. If you say so, I guess. McGinty, you're up.
I'm gonna persuade him to shoot Frank. No, I'm gonna.
This guy's got the bow. He keeps turning. Do I go this way?
McGinty's gonna say, "We don't have to kill you. We're just here for the locket."
Locket? I don't know. Locket? You're talking to the one that you have in your arms?
Either of them, like
Yeah.
they're both in earshot, right?
I feel like the guy with the no throat would be hard to talk to.
Yeah, he's like... So the other one's like...
My friend can heal you. We just need the locket, and we'll leave you alone.
When you say that, the one that's in your arms does not... It's still fighting. It's trying to say, like, I don't want to get healed. Fuck you guys. The other one is like, all right, and puts down his bow.
Down, like on the ground.
On the ground. He's like...
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
I wanted to see if this is a trick. Natural 1.
You wrongfully believe it's a trick.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
make it worse.
Exactly.
So
like that.
this dog puts down its bow and arrow. It's like, just help my friend. Please, don't hurt us. Don't hurt us.
A noose.
Oh, I see. Now suddenly I have something to offer. Well, yes, I've got a new trick up my sleeve. Come here.
Riel, take this guy's weapon. The guy I'm holding.
Got it. I take it.
And,
Hey,
I let him. I kind of pass him off to a noose.
hey, Ginty, well, what do you want me to do? You haven't given me a job for this.
You're gonna stand in front of me.
And a noose uses lay on hands on this Gnoll to give him 5 HP.
Okay.
And he sort of bends him over his knee and gives him some light taps on the butt, but he says, "Trust me, this is for his own good."
Can that be how the healing happens?
Yes,
Every hit
yes,
is a
that's
1
correct.
HP.
Yeah, yep.
Jesus Christ. So you spank some HP into this Gnoll.
Add it to the spank bank.
The Gnolls, which are like disgusting, filthy creatures, like hedonistic beings, are
kinda
really
get
put
off
off
on
by
it.
you.
Oh.
But the like the one that you're spanking, not that into it. The other one, really into it. So you're spanking, and they're
Play
like,
your cards right.
okay, and the one Gnoll that was shooting at you guys with the bow runs over and tries to like lick the wounds of his friend, and the other one is like kind of batting him away, like get off me. Fine. You guys are out of combat.
It seems now that we've given so much to you, it might be a good time to tell us the whereabouts of that locket.
They like look at each other briefly and they're like, listen, we steal a lot of things. We don't really pay attention to what we're grabbing all the time. I don't know what's what. We like Tordo runs this thing and he's got a hoard of stuff inside. So just go look around there, I guess. Can we go?
No, you're coming with us.
What? We don't want to come with you. I did. They're gonna kill me if they see me in there helping you guys.
Maybe you guys should run away.
If they try to kill you, I'll give you a spanking.
One of them is totally horny. The other one is not.
We've never been in there
I
before.
mean-
It could be
I mean to
amazing
help
there.
you. Yes, is there a way to the treasure room at least? Some way of finding it?
Listen, when you get inside there, you're gonna see there's only really one place you can head to. There's a couple different paths that you can take.
Wait, what?
There's a couple different paths, but they all lead to the same place. So you're gonna end up in the main hall no matter what. So you might as well just go in there and look around yourself.
Where?
What's the least trotted path?
The least trodden path.
Right, left, or center? Not a hard question.
Taking the road less traveled by sometimes makes all the difference.
They look at each other, they're like, there's a center path, but it's kind of hidden, and even we don't know how to use it. You'd have to talk to Hangor, and he's a little bit more serious business. And you can find him, presumably, in the rest chambers on the right. But I'm not telling you to do anything. I really can't. I shouldn't be telling you all this stuff, to be honest. And then the other one, like, nips at him.
Listen, you help us out, and I'll make sure that you get a spanking.
And a tart.
And a tart.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
They're like, I feel like I
I'm
told
saying
you.
this is the horny one, obviously.
I feel like the older one's like, I feel like I thought you. I told you. He's told you everything that we knows. I can't. What do you want me to do? What am I gonna do? Walk in there and say, hey guys, we got some new friends, and then everyone's gonna attack you. What do you want?
I'm actually kind of curious. How many friends you got there?
I mean, it depends. There's some people here, there's some people there, but right now I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 in there, and then Torto's in there, so like 5. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds like easy money.
Easy? What do you mean easy money? You trying to steal from us, man? Whatever you need, just
No,
go and take it.
Just came for the locket.
We can't let them just run off. They're gonna warn the others.
We're not gonna warn the others. I'm leaving this place. I don't want to be here anymore. Torto's a fucking dick anyway. And then the other one like bites him, and he's like, "Hey, Torto's not a dick."
That right there makes me not trust them.
Looks like one of you is gonna help us out, and one of you we might have to put down.
What are you talking about? You just healed us.
Get
And the
out
other
of
I
one's
call
like,
the one that shot me.
What'd you say?
We put down the one that shot me.
I meant the other one.
That's the horny one. He's like,
we like the horny one.
"What are you talking about? Why do you want to kill me, you fucking guys?"
Get out.
Come on."
McGinty will kind of push the guy up on his feet and go, "Get out of here. Go on, get. I don't want to ever see you again. Go on, get." Throwing rocks at him.
I think we did this in our first adventure.
doing it again.
This exact strategy.
And it didn't work out well for
Kind of our
us.
move.
They scamper off together. Opum and Dust.
Can I still shoot one?
Sure, absolutely you can. Yeah,
I aim for the closest one to me.
sure.
I don't care.
Well, which one would you like?
I was jilted. The one that hit me. That's the one that I want.
Absolutely. Roll with advantage.
Oh no.
Okay. Damn it! Save each time. Okay, so that's 11.
11. That does not hit.
Damn it.
So they're like, "What the fuck?" And they like keep running. They're not happy, but they're not coming back. So they've fucked off.
It's hard to run away without a heartbeat.
I think both of them had heartbeats,
No,
though.
well, that's why they ran away.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Alador's had lasting impressions on you guys.
I can see why he says that a lot. He's really catchy.
All right. What do you guys do?
Let's go in.
Yeah, you guys walk in. The cave looks like it's got these 2 sort of main broke-off paths, but a little bit on the left-hand side, there's like a second fork, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere. It's like a dead end, and yeah, that's kind of all it is. You sort of hear a little bit of water running off to the right, and that's kind of it.
Sorry, so there was what looked like a fork path to the left.
Yes, but you can see that
both of the passages look like they have dead ends. in the
no,
fork
one
path?
of the far left one looks like a straight shot down. You can see like a little bit of light coming out that way. The one that's sort of technically in the center
Right.
would be like it looks like a dead end.
All right, Frank. Show us
But
the
there's-
center
And
path.
there's no right one?
And there is also a path on the right that kind of goes off to like a slightly darker, still lit area. You can hear running water on the right.
Frank thinks this is like a super easy puzzle to solve. He just kind of like counts the paths. It's like this one right here.
Sure.
Away we go.
So you walk towards that like center door.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that
He walks
pathway.
immediately to the right.
There's nothing there. Like you just walk. It's all stone and walls.
Do a perception check.
Yeah, Frank's the inquisitive type.
Sure.
He's gonna ask this wall a few questions. Perception for a pathway. 18.
18. You feel the rocks. You can see there's like some like give to it, but it seems to almost be like a locked door in a way.
Oh, McGinty's gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can converse with this wall McGinty style. He's gonna pull out his thieves' tools.
Sure.
And he's gonna try to make a thieves' tools check on whatever appears to be like a keyhole or like.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a thieves' tools check.
Okay, how did I don't actually know how they
Just
work.
like a stealth check.
Say
Essentially.
natural ones. McGinty. So it's a 3.
You don't know how this door opens. You have no idea.
This is just a wall.
Yeah.
The walls don't talk here.
It's door is give. Who's strong?
The noose.
I am quite strong. I could potentially
Take a thwack?
use my. Yes, perhaps I should. And Anu sort of steps back and lunges towards the door thing.
You're attacking the door.
I'm
Wall
using a
area?
strength check to attempt to
Like-
break through it.
Sure. Roll a strength check. Go nuts.
I got a 14.
Doesn't work. Nothing happens.
Ow!
The noise of that, it did make a loud groan. So you
That
guys
was me.
you may
I
have-
made a loud groan.
you guys may have disturbed somebody. No one's coming yet, but yeah.
Because we gotta go find Hangor.
Let's make some loud noises at other places so they check there first.
Throw some rocks down the left tunnel.
Sure.
You throw some rocks down the left tunnel.
Quickly, yeah.
Sure.
Then we go to the right.
And then run down the right, yeah.
Sure. I just need to know who's throwing rocks down the tunnel. Firstly.
I can, I guess.
Sure. You're gonna do it. Sure. I just need you to give me a pure luck check.
5.
Sure. You roll it. Nothing happens. It just like bounces down.
Let's go to the right.
So you guys are going to the right tunnel. Okay, great. You guys walk to the right, and the first room that it takes you into is this like large. It's not that big, but it's like a big-sized cavernous room. It looks to be sort of like where these like gnolls would get themselves together, get ready to go out and like fight or do things. It's kind of like a locker room almost, but there's not really a lot of stuff in there.
A barracks, if you will.
Yeah, something like that. But there's like a stream of water along the back of the wall. Give me nature checks.
14.
13.
10.
21.
Rael, in your time being in the forest, you may have seen some gnolls. You may have seen some things. For some reason, you can infer that this stream of water is it's like where the gnolls drink.
Is it pee? Oh, okay.
It's where the
This is
gnolls
the
drink.
latrine, isn't it?
Well, it's also the latrine. So they drink out of one side and they like shit and piss on the other side, but it's all one stream of water.
So it's mixed?
Is this flowing water or like a pool?
It's
So
flowing.
they drink
It's flowing.
upstream.
They drink
but
upstream and they
piss
shit and piss downstream.
Yeah, okay.
You know
Maybe one of them's a bit of an idiot and fucks it up sometimes, and they all like can't drink for a day, and it's like a whole thing. Who knows? That's just a fun little bit of flavor for you guys.
Thank you.
Bad
Thank you
use
for
of the
that.
word flavor.
Yeah. Does the tunnel continue?
Yes, it does. So as you guys go down the hallway, the next opening that you see is like the sleeping chambers for these guys. Unfortunately, one of them has woken up because he heard the loud groan. So when you guys walk into the room, just kind of clambering out of his bed is this brutish gnoll. He's bigger than the rest of them. This guy is the head of the pack of these, like he's the head of security essentially, a general of sorts. He looks around, he sees you guys in the doorway, barks loudly, and the other two sort of clamber up, and everyone roll initiative.
Hoorah.
McGinty is gonna telepathically say to everybody, "That's Hangor. Pretend that you know him and that we're buddies." Never mind, they're gonna kill us.
I got a 9.
And Frank?
5.
old McGinty.
I also got a 5. I've got a +3.
+2.
Wow.
Still?
Yep.
I just had to one up
I
me.
rolled a natural 2.
And Rail.
I got a 9 as well.
What's your dex modifier?
Oh, I didn't add that. Okay, so I got 12 then.
12. Boom. Oh, right. So, first up is one of the Gnoll thugs who's beside, who's like in the bed. He sort of like stumbles awake. He's a bit confused as to what exactly is going on. He's just going to kind of use his movement to get towards you guys and hit you with a mace that he has. He's going to aim at, I think, a noose because he's probably in front because he's the
waiting
biggest.
for it.
He's the
He's
biggest.
still at 1 HP.
Yeah,
Now that
sure am.
now that I have the shield,
Yeah, I guess it shouldn't be so
have-
sassy with only 1 hit point. Huh?
I have 20 AC now.
Oh, shit.
Unbelievable.
Luckily for this Gnoll thug, he does get pack tactics, so he does have advantage on his roll. Oh my god, he got a natural 20.
Well,
Instantly kills me.
I don't even need to roll it again, I guess, because it's with advantage on that one. So he's going to roll his attack with his mace. It's a +4 to hit on
no.
a D6.
This is our only good character.
Jesus Christ, he got a
I just would have
D6.
went for the good berries.
So
Oh no.
he just rolled 6 twice on his D6.
Yep.
That's crazy.
My God.
14 damage there,
Plus
T.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you still
Alright.
alive, Anoush?
I am alive.
That's that. Next up in the initiative order is the second Gnoll. Gonna run up and also do the same thing. Try to hit you with his
Your
mace.
only healer.
Yeah.
I go into the room first.
An 8 does not hit you, so he misses with his mace and feels much.
He does
shittier.
get advantage though because of pack tactics.
Oh, you're
Just
right.
gonna say that.
Yeah. Teacher, do we have homework? He rolled a 4 on the second one, so he doesn't get it.
Keeping you honest. We
Yeah,
gotta earn
no,
this.
that's fair. All right.
We're already
Next up,
like half dead.
next up is Rael.
You need to heal yourself or something.
Can't. I don't have the ability. Yeah, I don't know.
I will say, with my shield, I can protect people who are near me and give disadvantage on attacks that would normally.
All right. Well, I guess can I reluctantly sidle up? I guess to Noose, get behind his shield.
McGinty kind of says, "You look like you're doing really bad. Maybe shoot arrows from the back."
Okay, that's also what I was looking for. Oh, or can I shoot arrows? But no. So like Noose is right up front, right?
Yeah.
He has a shield though.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll dash back, take an action to
Sure.
go right against the wall. Can I climb up to anything? Get a vantage point?
It's not it's just too small of a space. There's no
A ledge
upper,
or anything like
no,
that?
not
Okay,
really.
fine.
Yeah.
I'll dash to a wall and then I'll take a shot at the big one.
Sure. Roll your attack.
23.
23. That does hit. Roll your damage.
So 8.
8 damage. Perfect. Hangor is up next. He looks at you guys, sees that you look like some pretty capable fighters.
Really?
Tracker, it certainly speaks to that.
Well, like just the fact that you guys have come in, you guys have got this shield, you did this.
We have a shield. These guys are all right.
These guys know what they're doing.
Be careful, you'll talk yourself out of something good here.
Okay.
We
are capable fighters.
He looks to his right, grabs one of the gnolls, and bites into his neck. So he grabs one of the gnolls, bites into his neck, uses it's a trait called Gorge. So what he does mechanically is he bites into it. The ally takes 5 damage, and he regains 10 hit points. So he bites.
Was he hurt?
So he recovers twice.
Well, yeah, she shot him.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah, so he bites into one of the gnolls, one of the thugs, and takes which was like heavy blow to this guy.
Can you do this like all the time?
It's
Once per turn.
it's once per turn.
Okay, so we just like keep hitting
McGinty
him.
psychically says, "Take out his snacks."
No. Take him out. He'll start taking out his
Yeah,
snacks.
he'll take out snacks, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's not even an action for this guy.
But I mean, if he's weakening his snacks, we should try to kill them first, so they can't do attacks on us.
So
Yeah, that's true.
he now
Sorry, can we just clarify what we mean by snacks?
His Gnoll buddies.
Oh, yeah.
He's also got a pile of like Reese's Pieces in the corner of his cave.
E.T. is there.
Take out
Does
those
5
snacks.
damage to the Reese's Pieces.
So yeah, he's now going to roll a bite attack on a noose because he's the closest. 18. That does not hit though, does it? So no, he bites the shield and it doesn't work. Next up, we've got a noose.
Okay, so a noose is going to, for his action, spank himself 5 times to get 5 HP because I'm hurt.
It's
And
funny
then
because Rael clearly needs health, but probably doesn't
Yeah,
want to be
don't worry.
spanked.
Yeah, hell
I'll
no.
just die. I'll just die.
Yeah,
thank
thanks.
I have another technique for Rael, so as my
you. Oh no.
as my bonus action, I will use Cure Wounds. I believe. Oh no, that is an action. Shit, maybe I shouldn't do this then.
Yeah.
I will retract that, not spank myself.
What are you doing in there, Anus?
Well, I have my hand in my pocket for a weirdly long time. And I'll walk over to Rael and I'll do that thing where you put your hand on their knee and like open it up and it feels kind of tingly.
Oh yeah.
And that will give
Oh, I know what. Yeah.
that is Cure Wounds for 5 HP.
I have no idea what you just did to me, but okay, I'll go with it.
It's
sure.
like that thing.
Oh.
Yeah. We had to visually show her.
What was it? I don't know what this is.
It's that thing,
When you do that
podcast
thing on
listeners. You
someone-
know that thing.
Yeah.
Can you touch their knee
Like
and
the
you go
spider
like that?
thing
It
over
looks
the
like
knee.
this.
Yeah, the
listeners.
little tickly knee thing
Anyway,
that people
Luke-
do to freak each other out.
Luke's never been freaked out in
it
his life.
French knees or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Why is it called French
I have
knees?
no
We don't-
idea.
When you interlock your knees,
You
Let's
know
not.
what?
really get in there.
Next time I cast the spell, I'll come up with something more relatable.
You crack an egg over her head.
Okay, so you give her 5 HP. Great.
Yeah, I guess I'll move to the back so I'm a little more safe.
Okay,
Well, I was in the back too, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. So we'll say that you move
So,
to the
yeah,
back
I-
to do that, and then you give her the healing. Okay, great. Next up is Olmaginti.
So there's no one now in melee range looking for my sneak attack.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I would say that you would still get sneak attack, given the fact that there is too much chaos going on.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take it. Am I in the front now? It's either me or Frank.
It's both of you, I think. Like
I feel like I would have been in front
Sure.
of Frank
The
because I'm
two
stealthier.
old men on the front
Yeah,
line.
exactly. With no HP.
No armor.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the guy who took a bite out of. I'm gonna shoot.
the guy who got a bite taken out of
Yeah.
him. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Want some seconds? 22 to hit.
Sure. And you're shooting the one who got bitten.
Yes, the one who
Okay.
took damage from
Okay,
from
sure.
his boss biting him.
Yes, yeah,
The
that's-
boss bitey.
big boss biting. Yeah. Go ahead. That hits.
8 plus sneak attack. Hell yeah, 12 damage.
12 damage. Boom. Heavy blow to this dude.
And I'm gonna run behind everyone again. We're like doing that, like, what is that thing called when you stack your fists and it goes like another unrelatable physical movement?
Yeah. Let's do more
Hot
of
potato?
these.
No, what's it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
hot
zucchini.
Like on the
potato.
Yeah.
bat? Like at the top,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at the top of the bat.
So I'm gonna
right?
run behind all of you and I'm gonna try to hide
Oh, I see.
in the piss room.
Everyone's like hitting and then running to the
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Hitting and then running to the back.
leapfrogging. I'm gonna go hide in the
person
piss.
is going to be in the front.
I feel like that's a solid ultimate strategy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
the throwing of discs and
We
running.
keep hiding,
Yeah.
making someone else go in front.
It's like kind of a narrow tunnel, so this is like an interesting strategy.
So I'm gonna try to hide in the barracks room somehow.
Sure. Give me a stealth check. Yeah.
23.
Okay, that works. You
Yeah.
hide. You hide nice and well.
Sorry, guys.
That means that next up is Frank.
Frank, there's how many gnolls are there?
So there are two gnolls and then the big dude.
All right, 3 targets. Cool.
Yeah.
You fellas looking like you're here for a good time.
Something like that. Says the big one.
You guys,
Licks his lips.
you guys want to talk about this instead of the old fisticuffs?
Not much for talking.
And then the other one just grunts and growls.
Well, that's where I got you. See, you're talking right now.
He takes psychic damage. Not like
Gnoll's head explodes.
Frank was like, "Oh, look, I'm a doctor of sorts. Let me take a look at that wound of yours."
And then the other Gnoll just growls at you. He's not gonna let you get close to him.
That's a smart choice, little Gnoll. It's a smart choice. Frank winds up his old shoulder, starts conjuring.
The old T-bar arm.
The old
T-ball
T-ball's arm. He's gonna form some acid. He's going, all right, second at bat. He takes his acid and it actually hits 2 targets, which I forgot about last time. As long as they're within 2 feet. I mean, 5 feet.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
And
They are.
Since they're Pac-Man
Sure.
mentality.
Which 2 are you trying to hit?
The wounded one and the big guy. I'm assuming it's like a triangle, like a V.
Essentially, yes. Yeah.
Sweet.
But sort of face, like the big guy's in the back and the 2 guys are, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even roll
They
for
also
attack.
keep going behind each other.
It's a spell, right? So, yeah.
I should have read this way better last time. I just shoot acid and they deck save.
Oh, well, there you
Oh,
go.
dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Last time
Really could have changed the battle, I think.
I was reading this T-ball quarterly.
I mean, the deck save makes more sense with T-ball.
Yeah.
So they just have to make a dexterity saving throw?
If they make a save, they take half.
Sure. What's the DC?
13.
13.
That would have been great when we
I
almost
know.
died.
Oh man.
So the first one rolls a 10. So that's the little guy rolls a 10. So he doesn't save. And the big boy rolls a 13.
Oh man. He takes 5 damage, and the small guy takes 10.
Okay. And
Whoa,
the small
nice.
guy takes 10. The small guy is dead. Boom.
Melted away with his little
One
acid.
snack down.
And
Yeah.
Frank is going to perpetuate our bit. And he's gonna run to the back of the line.
All right. The second Gnolls go.
No.
Unreal's
So-
in front.
Rails in front.
Frank, stay where you are.
So that thug is going to use his mace to try and hit Rail.
Miss.
But no pack tactics, because he's got to run up now
Yeah,
where the
I'm
3 of us
using-
were.
Yeah.
I'm also using protection, so he gets a disadvantage on this attack.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Disadvantage. Okay, so he rolled a 17 the first time, which he's
That's
getting
a
lost to it. But then he rolled a nat 20 the second time.
Okay,
So he rolls
disadvantage.
17. 6 plus 2 is 8.
Oh.
He hits you. You go down.
All right, I'm down.
Sorry, Rail.
Jesus.
Next up, we've got.
When I got hit, did I get like thrown to the back of the line?
I want to say yes, just for the sake of the bit, because I think it's funny. You're now like you've fallen into the room that Jesse's in.
Yeah, your body like
that,
lands
that
beside me.
McGinty. Yeah.
Oh no! Shades of last battle.
Rael, it is now your turn. Please give me a death saving throw.
18.
18. All right,
Nice.
that's 1 on the plus side. Okay, great. We're up to the big boy, the big boy, and the big boy. That's what we're gonna call him, even though his name is Hangor. He's going to
I like Boss Bitey better.
He's the boss
Bitey.
Bitey.
He's gonna run up and try to bite a noose. So, and he did not do well. He rolled a 6, so that didn't work. And that's his turn. He bites into the shield. It doesn't work. Next up, we have got a noose.
Manus is going, despite his weak health, is going to try to attack with his scimitar. Oh my god. Got an 8. I will move to the back of the line.
So now you're also in the other room. Next up, we've got old McGinty.
Time for a shot. Now I am hiding, so
Yeah.
You're hiding in
sneak
front
attack?
in
Sneak
front
attack.
of me,
Yeah.
right?
You-
I'm hiding in the piss room.
yeah.
Hopefully in the stream that is drinkable water. Oh yeah, 23 to hit, baby.
Absolutely hits. Who are you hitting?
I guess boss. The other guy's behind Boss Bitey, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go for Boss Bitey.
Sure. Boss Bitey.
10 damage.
10
To Boss Bitey.
damage. Boss Bitey takes 10 damage.
McGinty's gonna look to the end of the line and then stay where he is, because he's still hidden, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The pattern's broken.
All right. That's old McGinty. Next up, Frank.
Frankie boy kind of stares down Boss Bitey. How bad does he look?
He doesn't look that bad.
No.
Frank looks back at Rael, gives a head nod.
No response.
No response. Yeah.
You guys also have the ability to telepathically communicate. So the idea of just looking at somebody and like, hey, yeah, like,
It's cool, man.
This one's for you. And Frank breaks out of his little shell and he runs up to Boss Bitey. He takes his hands and he starts putting them on the Boss Bitey's knee, doing that weird thing.
What are
him
you
a
doing? You're
French
gonna heal him. You're gonna heal him.
Well, that's
What's happening?
That's what it looks like.
yeah.
And then
Oh shit.
and then he kind of twists his hands around and he does inflict wounds instead of cure wounds.
Oh shit.
Cool, man.
Okay.
Motherfucker. 11.
Shit.
It's a big risk for big reward, which I failed.
Fair play. Fuck, I wanted to see that.
Yeah, so I missed. So Frank misses the knee and just like
Grabs the air.
I will let Rael give you a help action. Because you did the stupid fucking this is cool thing, and I kind of want to see what happens. So do it again.
So through
You roll with
the
advantage.
fog of semi-consciousness, you hear Riel. What do you say to him in his mind?
You just burped in his mouth.
Disadvantage.
that's all I needed to hear.
Nope.
16.
16 does hit.
Yay!
Yes. There we go. Roll your damage.
Don't worry. Let me take a look at you.
Oh shit.
8. 3.
Holy shit, that is
19
19.
plus 5.
19 plus 5 is 24. Holy cannoli.
Yay!
But now I'm exposed on the front line with nowhere to go.
Sure thing. Hagor feels like total shit now. He's like bleeding. He's like, we got the other Gnoll here. So he is going to try to hit Frank. Or wait, who's the closest?
It's Frank.
Frank's
now.
right in front of him because he's like massaging the knee.
No, it's the other Gnoll that's attacking. The other Gnoll's attacking with a mace.
So it's still Frank because he's behind the big
yeah.
bitey.
Yep.
And he rolled a natural 20.
Ay.
So that Gnoll crits.
It's been an honor.
I have had amazing rolls today.
I get a 3 every time.
Yeah. That's only 4 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
So boom.
You crit like me.
Oh wait, it's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you for reminding me that I crit.
Dang it.
Teacher has homework. Okay. Rael, give me another save.
Yay! 16.
There you go. You're 2 in. Okay.
Clean.
Next up, we've got Big Bitey Boy.
Come on, little guy. Show me what you got.
Jeez Louise. He's obviously going for Frank. He's right there. And he rolled.
I will use protection if I'm close
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know if you are. I ran up to him.
No, you guys
No,
are all.
but he was
this
right
is not a
there.
big. This is not a big
Okay.
space. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you
Anu
can-
said run right up to him before.
So that makes. What does that do?
disadvantage.
Gives him disadvantage.
Oh shit. Okay. 17. Does that hit?
It definitely hits.
Yeah. I don't know what.
That was disadvantage.
I'm
Guys
sorry.
are not
I'm rolling
missing.
well. He's biting at you. That is going to be 7 damage.
Only 7? Jesus Christ.
Are you still up?
I'm just up.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
This big boy hits you for 7 damage, Luke. You're down to 1 HP.
Frankie. He says his own
Says
name.
what?
He becomes a Pokemon.
He says his own name. Frankie. Even the Gnoll is confused. But yeah, he's taking a big bite out of you. You're bleeding out. Rael is trying to do death saves. This is a tough fight, and we don't know how things are going to go. And if you want to find out how things are going to go, you're probably going to have to tune in next week because we're going to end our session there, guys.
Oh, snap.
My
Yes.
God, it's so stressful.
Oh, now one of us is a
But most
Pokemon.
of
Loses all abilities.
I'm gonna get. I know Thomas has got a quote ready for us, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And
I have it right here.
yeah, of course you do. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. As always, please make sure to share our podcast, subscribe, give us those 5-star ratings on iTunes. That really helps a ton. we're working this out. I think we'll probably have socials to plug soon. Once we get this thing up and running, we'll have social media accounts, and you can follow those. But right now, I suppose that was.
Wait, I was not being sarcastic. I have a quote.
No, good.
Oh,
this is a thing.
I was actually honestly just giving you time to get it. I said that and then was like riffing to try and give you time to get it.
Yeah. Oh, I zoned out halfway through to find a quote.
What do you got for us?
Because we're on the hunt for a locket, I found the best locket inscription I could, which you can buy this on Etsy. It says, Pilates? Hell no. I thought you said pie and lattes.
We'll see you next time in the basement.
Hey folks, Kevin and Jesse here to let you know a little update. Firstly, you may not know this, but the podcast is actually recorded with a bit of lead time, so we're a few episodes ahead of y'all. So this is the first time we've recorded since we've released any episodes, and I gotta speak for everybody here. We are so blown away by the responses and the support that you guys have given us so far. So thank you all so much. We wanted to make sure that we got our first 4 episodes out really quickly so that you guys could, get to know the gang and everything like that. But going forward, we're actually going to be switching to releasing an episode every 2 weeks to keep up with the quality and all things like that. We tend to get a little busy. Thanks again so much for all of you tuning in. I, again, cannot express how much it means to us to hear your kind words and to have those numbers climb up. Please continue to rate it 5 stars on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, or whatever it's called now, things like that, and leave a positive review. That goes so far for us. Jesse, what do you have for him?
Hey, Kev, thanks. I'm just here to plug another podcast that I guested on. A good friend of mine, Tung La, does a weekly... He calls it the Weekly Quarantine Podcast, where he talks to people about a movie that they've watched. And so I was on the latest one. I think it came out last Monday, where we make jokes, we talk about the news, and then we talk about the movie The Platform, which is a dystopian class allegory. And it's a lot of fun. Check it out. It's on the Pod Cavern Network. It's called Talking Tongue.
Talking Tongue. Folks, you heard it here first. Please tune in, and thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye.